Huh? Hey, I'm tryna win. I'm tryna win in the 716 and I'm making it big. I wanna live. I think I'm ready to.
Yo, what's good, man? It's Easy Pinchar Podcast with your one and only host, Glory Boy, back here with another special guest in the building. Let's go.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
What's up? Y'all got Loco here, a.k.a. OMG Loco. OMG Loco, all platforms. You can follow me on Instagram at It's Loco, YouTube at It's Loco. Yes, sir.
Sure, I like how you just went straight into it. Like, yo, you just get to know me. That's it.
You got
Simple
to.
as that.
You feel me?
I like that, bro. But yeah, how you feeling, bro?
I'm feeling good today. How you feeling?
I'm feeling good too, It's a new day, you gotta be
sure.
thankful to see the next day, you feel me?
Always.
So now I'm just gonna start off by just introducing one of your songs. You haven't dropped yet. So I'm very much I'm gonna say it's a pleasure being the first one of the first people to listen to it. You know,
sure.
But y'all gonna listen to it too, so stay tuned.
Sure.
All right. So let's go ahead and jump straight into it. And before that, y'all go ahead and hit the subscribe button, man. Don't forget to like, comment, and share this video. And let's go.
Hey, yeah. Hey. Found out he was snake, so I wiped the nigga nose. She love acting picture perfect every time I hit the road. They love trolling on them lights all day, I swear it's getting no. I love trolling on them dead niggas, know they body cold. I'm not shooting from a distance, through my door, I'm getting close. I'm not tripping, stay the night, the sunrise, you gotta go. It ain't hard for us to choose, any, many, mighty, low. Turn this shit up to the max, anytime it's on the floor. Pop that pussy, baby, PTP. Gotta throw some at the bros, if you was giving some to me. She get the shaking when it's come on, cause she really like the beat. You would've thought that I had 6 toes, how she looking at my feet. Pop that pussy, baby, PTP. Gotta throw some at the bros, if you was giving some to me. She get the shaking when it's come on, cause she really like the beat. You would've thought that I had 6 toes, how she looking at my feet.
Yeah. It's Loco, man. Y'all go ahead and follow Brody. But yeah, tell me more about yourself, bro. Where you from? Where you was raised? You feel me?
Pretty much, I got the casual story. Typical East Side Buffalo,
Right.
Same thing, but we trying to make it sound bigger than that, you feel me? That's where the name Loco came from, being local. I'm known in Buffalo. East Side, I could go around here, and be good, you feel me? But I'm trying to expand outside of Buffalo now, you feel me?
Right. No, definitely. And also just growing up in Buffalo, how has everything has been? Because I know Buffalo is now being ranked to be one of the most dangerous cities in America.
For sure, it's rough out here. You gotta stay on your P's and Q's, and the best thing I would say is just find you something safe to do.
Right.
Find you something safe to do. Rap, sports, anything. Just find you something safe to do and stay out the way.
Stay out the way. I mean,
sure.
That's the best advice. That's what I tell people sometimes. When you stay busy, it keeps you out. Most of the time, it keeps you out of trouble. Because a lot of people that tend to be in the wrong places at the wrong time are those people that just get too bored and they don't have nothing to do, and then they just right there in the.
That's a fact.
Something happens to them. You feel me?
People putting themselves in that position and now purposely.
Hey.
They want to be in the wrong place at the wrong time on purpose. You feel me?
Right. Tell me about it.
Right.
All right, and also just being in Buffalo itself. So your whole family also are from Buffalo.
Yeah.
That's good. That's good. So just Buffalo raised. So and I know it's not easy making out of Buffalo in terms of like music and so on.
That's
so just tell me. Let's talk about your music itself. So what inspired you to start like the rap music?
So I've been rapping for about like 2.5 years now.
2.5 years.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like when I first started though, it was all on my iPhone. You feel me?
Right.
Me, Kai Stacks, and Deontay, we was all in my bed. You feel me? Them my little cousins. We all in my bed. We had the iPhone headphones. You feel me? We was making songs. We was dropping them on YouTube. They wasn't doing no views. They was terrible. They sounded terrible. But we kept working. We was doing videos off the iPhone.
Right.
You feel me? We kept working, and that's where that came from. And it's no like, oh, I go to the studio to try to help me with coping feelings or nothing, but I genuinely do like making music.
Right. So it's not more just like about, because some people may take it more as like a therapeutic session.
I really have a hard time going in the studio and talk about real life shit. You see what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna go in the studio and talk about real life shit, but I'm not gonna go talk about like I'm not gonna be an open book to people in my music.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? I'm gonna talk about the shit that's going on in my life. Okay, I'm gonna talk about the money. I'm gonna talk about the girls. You know what I mean? But I'm not gonna come in here and talk about, well, yeah, I was sleeping nights in that trap on that floor to get where I, you know what I mean, or I had to do this or I had to do that. You know what I mean?
Right.
Feel me? You try to, you know what I mean?
But don't you think that's one thing that a lot of, like, I can say, like, your supporters may want. They might want to know a little bit more about you throughout your music. Like, do you think like there's a time where you're gonna be like, you know what? Okay, I'm gonna talk about more about myself and just get my supporters to get to know exactly who I am and why I act the certain way that I act.
Yeah,
just
facts.
move forward.
And I actually know exactly what you're saying because I'm that way with some artists that ain't from Buffalo. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
But yeah, for sure. And I feel like that's what these type of things is good for too. You feel me? Because
Right.
you get to see something outside of just the music. But I'm actually working on trying to put more me into my music. You know, like the studio session's been way different. It ain't so much just like drill and like party music. We've been trying to change up the genre and take it mainstream. You know.
Yeah, that was actually my next question. I was gonna ask you, basically, how would you describe your style of music or sound itself?
I feel like my style is unique, but my style is also something that have been heard before, but it's also just like me. You know, it's certain things that make the sound me, and I don't know really what the sound is, but I probably would say more like I started on like a Detroit wave, and then I like moved on to just like that like whole scene, cause like the Detroit wave expanded to so many further waves now. Like you got Philly that got like the same type of beats as Detroit. You feel me? I got that. I could pretty much do anything though. I could go in there and do some club music, a twerk song, party music, pretty much anything. You know.
Yeah, you got some songs for the ladies, cause you know that's one thing that also be out there.
Yeah, for sure.
That puts a lot of artists, you know, on that mainstream. You feel me? Because when you make that song that women can relate to or women can just vibe to,
facts.
they gonna play that joint every day.
time.
You feel me? So
Yeah.
like, you got something coming out for them?
For sure.
Yeah, that's
sure.
dope, bro. That's dope. Any particular like artist? Because you mentioned Detroit was you got like the Detroit vibe, you know, and also, you know, looking all over the United States. But like any artist particular that have influenced you throughout your music career so far?
I used to listen to Glock Boys, TJ Heavy. I used to listen to TK Heavy like before I started rapping dope type shit. But like listening to him, Love for, like typical people. Nobody like out of the ordinary, you know.
Okay, that's dope, bro. I mean, any artist that you looking to collaborate with in the future, you never know. Like some of the big artists and so on that you would like to work with.
Whatever happens.
Right.
Feel me? That's how I'm looking at it. Because I know I'm going to get to where I need to be with just me. So whatever happens in the future happens.
That's it. I mean, that's how you got to look at it, bro. And I respect that. I respect that because
sure.
Your mind is just set to the journey. Just,
for sure.
You know, the marathon continues. I always think about it like the marathon continues. Whatever happens throughout that marathon happens.
Got to.
You feel me? So let's talk about just your background itself, because a lot of artists tend to, you say you started music with your cousins.
Yeah, my brothers.
Yeah, but like based on your background upbringing, well, like does that have any influence in your music or anything?
As far as when I first started, no, because I was still on some like normal little kid shit.
Right.
As far as now, I got some shit to talk about because it's like it ain't just rap no more. You feel me?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's amazing, bro. And also, like, any goals or aspiration for the next few years, because a lot of artists, you know, they tend to have few goals, you know, like, you know, one day I want to be able to perform in the KeyBank Center, because, you know, Nicki Minaj was just here, was it like 2 days ago or a day ago? And one day I want to be able to basically be at the Summer Jam or something, you know, like any goals
cool things
for that?
I got a short-term goal, and I want to have my own headline show, and I also want to have my YouTube channel monetized. Oh shit, that's something I ain't there yet. You feel me? Them two short-term goals, and as far as long-term goals, I mean.
So you always just
We just trying to get. We doing the
One
next
by-
step.
right.
We taking steps to get to the end goal. You feel me? And we gonna go step by step. I ain't even gonna look all the way that far ahead. I'm gonna just move on. What's going on right now? I'm focused.
I
on
like
the
that,
present.
bro. I like that. Yeah, I like that. That's a life lesson because a lot of times I was speaking to this one person and they told me, actually, I wasn't speaking to them. It was a video that I watched.
Yeah.
It was this guy. It was a religious guy. He said, when God gives you a vision, it doesn't mean that he's gonna give you what you want right there.
It's
You
a
know,
fact.
like you have to focus on the progress. He will give you the vision, but he will also give you the ability to work towards that vision. If that makes
That's a
sense.
fact.
And I was like, man, that joint just hit, man. Like, cause a lot of times some people just think it's just everything happens by the next day or everything happens overnight.
That's a fact. You know what I tell people?
Yeah.
I went from getting 20 and 50 views on YouTube, dropping my shit on Instagram, nobody was messing with it. You feel me? To getting 1K to 5K to I'm averaging 10K on Instagram.
Right.
I got drinks with 30K on Instagram. I'm over 100,000 on all platforms. You feel me? If I could go from what I went from in 2.5 years at the age that I'm at, I'm only 16. If I keep working the way that I've been working, times 10, who could tell me I can't make
You're
it?
only 16.
I'm only 16.
That's crazy, bro. So you have, you have a bright future if you just keep that foot on the gas. Just stay focused, bro.
For sure.
You know, stay focused. So trust me, man. Like, cause a lot of times there's a lot of 16-year-olds right now who just got nothing to do for themselves.
Yeah.
You know, like they just out there wilding. They don't have no aspiration or anything. But
Or
like,
trying to leech off their homies like me.
exactly.
For
You
sure.
feel me? And it's also a lot of kids. Let me say, like, because there's a lot of like young people, bro, like that's very much into gang banging and so on,
Yeah.
and they think that's the best thing to do. Like,
Yeah.
when we first started the conversation,
Don't gangbang.
don't gangbang, man. Yo, it's not worth it, bro.
It ain't.
It's not worth it. It's either jail or grave.
Exactly.
You know, it doesn't.
What you doing it for? You got a purpose for it?
Exactly.
Cause you know why half of the beefs is going on, right? The little pettiest reasons. You see what I'm saying? It don't be over no money or nothing important.
Hey, and even if it's money, you gotta understand it's brothers killing brothers.
That's a fact.
You feel me?
That's a fact.
And I feel like when you go in a gang, at least protect your brother.
Yeah.
You know, I feel like that would be the best way for people to represent the gang.
Like if you look at any other type of gangs in jail, like the Hispanic gangs or the white gangs, they are going against other races. Our gangs be going at each other. Like our blacks really be killing other blacks, and that is fucked up. So I get where you coming from.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. But let's not focus on that. That's
That's a
negative.
fact.
That's
Yeah,
negative.
yeah, positive. Let's focus
talk
on
about
positive.
positive stuff, bro, because you know you got a bright future ahead of you.
For sure.
So now tell me, I mean, because we had a little conversation before we even started this.
Yeah.
You mentioned how you got some crazy projects coming up. So let's talk about that.
Dude, I got a tape dropping sometime in October. I don't know when. It's like, I don't know when. Sometime in October.
Right.
How many songs? I don't know. Who gonna be on it? I don't know. What type of songs? I don't know. I just know it's gonna be in October.
Yeah, you're not just trying to tell us, right? I
don't
know
know.
you know.
All right. This is
Tell
what
us
I
at
would
least
say.
one.
Okay, this is what I could say. I could say that I've tried to step outside of my comfort zone on this project, and everything on this project, well, not everything on this project, but a lot of the things on this project was me stepping outside of my comfort zone and trying new things that y'all haven't heard before. Or if it's not new, it's still something y'all haven't heard before.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So it's gonna be a mix of like complete new look and like the whole old school look. So you're gonna see the old Detroit wave and the hard splurge 808s, you feel me? And then you're gonna see some more mellow shit and some more real life shit like we was just talking about. You see what I'm saying?
And does that mean also in terms of like the style, you know, like how like the videos and so on, like new videos coming up also or not?
Yes, new projects, new videos coming.
Okay.
The song that y'all heard sample earlier, video to that loading real soon. We gotta release that before.
Also,
we
you
don't
already
get
shot
no
the
more-
video.
Yeah, we gotta release that before it's no more sunny days out.
Right.
You feel me?
Hey, the sunny days are here. I mean, that's the thing about Buffalo too. You know, Buffalo really. If you're not like a person that's on your grind, that
Mm-hmm.
don't like you don't look at anything that's gonna stop you or whatever. If you live in Buffalo and you're a person that's just not on your grind,
Yeah.
you gonna fail.
You are.
Because the weather also does play a huge part. You know, because for artists, you guys are moving here and there, trying to perform. Open mics, this and that, performances. You get booked here, you get booked there, and also like if you're not active enough because of the weather. Let's talk about that. So like, how does the weather impact your grind?
The worst that the weather ever impacted me, I had to miss a studio session because it was snowing outside. But like, we already know when it become time where the snow and stuff start coming out, things of that nature, right. We already know that it's going to be harder to book shows. It's going to be harder to book open mics. It's going to be harder to get things to open up for. We know this. So we trying to plan our summer during that time already. So we planning ahead, but we still living in the present. We going to figure out what the plan is for the winter time, rather than staying in the home studio and recording the whole winter and then releasing the project when it's more nice outside.
Definitely, bro. I respect that. And also, I want to ask you, I like to ask people, because you have people around you.
Yeah.
Feel me? You have people around you. Either you trust them, you don't trust them. I don't know. It's your business.
I trust everybody around me, for sure.
Yeah, so let's talk about those people around you. Like, how do they influence you positively? And also, in terms of, like, their support and so on, how do you feel about that?
Everybody from Happy Endings to Boom ain't been nothing but loyal to me. You see what I'm saying? Tati and Mick ain't did nothing but everything that was in my best interest. Everybody at Boom Records ain't did nothing for me that was none but that was in my best interest. You see what I'm saying? So as far as Happy Endings, they trying to do whatever they can to get me to that next level and really stamp who Loc is. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
And we just, yeah, that's what that is.
I can speak based on my own perspective as well, because I saw the first time you performed, that's when like we linked up.
Yeah.
I took your picture and I sent it to you right away, and I saw how they were supporting you. Like,
yeah, I mean on stage, there, like, had the crowd lit, all of that. Like, yeah, that's
crazy.
That's Happy Endings for sure.
That's legit.
For sure. They gonna be at the events. They gonna make sure shit's hit. You see that? That's how it is every time though, for sure.
Right, and let's talk about that, like, because the people around you make who you are in the future.
Yeah.
So like, how would you describe for someone that doesn't have that kind of environment? Like, how would you describe like the importance of it?
I would say that it's very important to have a support team behind you. You need that support, because there been times where like, I want to go to the studio. Right. I go to the studio and I'm just fucking off the whole time I'm in the studio. I'm having too much fun. I ain't even doing what I'm coming to the studio to do. And here they are. No, look, this is what you came here for. You're going to treat this like your job. You're going to sit here. You're going to get your work done. You see what I'm saying? They helping me in the studio. I want you to do this like this. I want you to do doubles here. I want you to do ad-libs like this. You see what I'm saying? And if you don't have that, you might not have the motivation to do it, or you might not hear it like somebody else do. You see what I'm saying?
Right. And also, you the youngest in the group, huh?
Yeah.
So how would you describe them? Just being your, like, either your big sisters, big brothers, or just your mentors in
general? Big sisters, big family. They family for sure.
That's amazing,
for
bro.
Sure.
That's how it should be, man. That's how it should be. And at the end of the day, when you have that team, man, I just want to tell you, bro, just if they're treating you like that, bro, just show them who you are.
Exactly.
Like, prove them. I feel like you could also prove your team wrong at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Even if people that know you're capable of something, you can still show them, okay, I could go on and on. Like, this could be my full potential.
It could not even be in a negative manner. It could be like, all right, well, I'm used to Loc doing things like this. I'm used to him only being able to go to the studio and record for 4 hours. All right, shit, we got an 8-hour session. I'm going to come for the 8 hours and record the whole time.
That's it.
You see what I'm saying?
That's it.
Like, I actually did that in the studio before. One time, me, Mick, and Tati was in the studio before, and I recorded a song. And they pulled up like a little late as I was finishing the song. And I had did my doubles and my ad-libs and everything that that Mick was telling me to incorporate in my music. But she was having to tell me where to put it in, like, you know what I mean? I did it all on my own. She came in like, I'm so proud of you. Look, you did it exactly how I wanted you to. Like, you know
That's
what I mean?
amazing, bro. That's amazing. That's how it should be, man. Sometimes you got to step out of your comfort zone and be like, you know what? I can do this, man.
For sure.
And that's the beauty of artistry. Like, that's the beauty of just being an artist itself.
Yeah.
Because if you're able to work around and kind of like play some of different roles, like, it makes a huge difference at the end of the day.
Because everybody that try to play a role in your career do not be sincere.
Hey, that's
you see what I'm saying? Because I didn't have people that didn't try to leech on to me through my career. Rather, they didn't try to show the most genuine intentions ever. You see me? You see what I'm saying? And I could never have people even around me no more.
That's it.
You feel me?
Bro, I like how you think, man.
Yeah.
As a 16-year-old, bro, like you very mature for your age, bro. I thought you was like
A lot of people won't know how old I am.
I thought you was like 18 or 20.
Yeah, hell yeah.
You feel me? But that's amazing, bro. Like if you keep that same mindset, trust me, it's gonna take you a long way. But yeah, anything you wanna say to the people, bro? Like any words of motivation for let's talk about like the younger kids that's trying to also get into the music
younger
industry.
kids,
So
as far as music industry, I would say the best thing to do is put yourself out there. A lot of people, no. Matter of fact, I take that back. The best advice I would have for young people trying to do music is quality over quantity. I see so many people spamming songs on Instagram all day that they just make on BandLab. And sometimes, yeah, that is only thing you could have access to. But I know some people who could go get in the studio, but they rather take the cheaper route. But it's like, your fans want to hear the best version of you. And like you could put out 1 million songs that's mediocre versus a tape of good songs. And they going to jack the tape of good songs rather than, you know what I mean, million mediocre songs.
we've seen it.
For sure.
We've seen it. We see it every day. But I want to also ask you this because I know you probably still in school. I mean, you're in school and so on. And you still trying to push throughout something that you enjoy doing. You want to achieve more and more throughout the music. But like, how do you manage your time? And also, how do you balance your personal life and your music career? Because, you know, just being young, there's times where you want to hang out with your friends. Yeah. There's times where you want to go play sports here and there or do something else besides doing the music. Like, how do you balance all of that together?
So, like, sports never really been my thing. Like, it was always like, I got to find a way to make some money. And then, like, as far as music in school, I be balancing it because music, like, kind of is my personal life.
Right.
Like, everybody, like, I'm local. Like, that's me. That's who I made myself to be. Like, this is who I made me. You feel me? So, this is me.
That's it.
At all times. So, on camera, off camera, this me. You see what I'm saying?
I don't know what I feel like.
Nah, it's all good, bro. You feel me? But yeah, this me at all times. You feel me? So like in school was actually popular. Like even middle school, I was rapping in middle school before I even got to high school. You see what I'm saying? But I wasn't that popular. Once I got to high school and I got there and like people already knew who I was before I, you know what I mean? I'm like, yo, what the, you know what I mean?
So now you're like one of the coolest.
Yeah.
Hey, man, that's it, bro. I mean, that's how you got to do it. And also take advantage of that because trust me, a lot of people tend to forget that you get the most support at a young age if you, like, when you get older, because you know there's old people that just be hating for no reason.
Yeah, for no reason.
For the
like
young
they don't want to see
people,
the next nigga win.
Exactly. But for the young people, it's like they will see you doing something that they can't do. Now you become the coolest person in their eyes. You know, they're like, oh my gosh, they start subscribing, they start viewing your stuff, and just build that relationship with the younger ones because it's gonna take you a long way.
And I see people that's always older than me say that, but I personally, in my eyes, feel like people that's my age who see me doing something that's good or positive find a way to hate, and the older people be the ones showing the most support. You see what I'm saying?
It's like that, bro. I mean, it's weird because also you got to look in the age too. Like if someone that's the same age as you or a little younger than you, you're doing more than them, some of them they get jealous.
Yeah, that's a fact. You know? Envy.
And also there's the old people that get jealous as well. Same thing, but a lot of times nowadays you can see the people that spend most of the times on social media, the people that spend most of the time on YouTube, on Spotify, on all those platforms are the young people.
Yeah, facts.
So if you build that good relationship with them, it's gonna
sure
they're gonna help you just go up. And
that's what my mans, they be telling me too. Shout out Dave. They be telling me all the time, like, yo, you so raw, and I just love the fact how you young, cause like you got longevity with it.
You got longevity, right?
Like, you young, so you got a long time to build your fan base and really stamp who you is, you know what I mean?
That's it, bro. That's it. But yeah, man, thank you so much, bro. I appreciate you, Loco, for coming through. Yeah, man. This is Issy Pinchot Podcast, man. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and go follow Brody on his Instagram.
You already know, at itsloco._ again. It's Loco on YouTube, OMG Loco on all platforms. You already know.
Let's go. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. This is Issy Pinchot Podcast, man. We outside. Let's go.